Hi everyone, it's Ailey, the Rainbow Witchy Lass here, and today I am back with another pick a card reading. 2026 is the year of the fire horse, but ironically the spirit animal that I chose for my cards today is actually a lot smaller than a horse, but it definitely packs a punch when it comes to its appearance. 2 years ago, I saw a video of a Brazilian Jewel Tarantula, and I just couldn't believe this was a real creature. It is so vibrant and beautiful. The Jewel Tarantula is described as a docile animal, which is quite a conflicting description because visually it is so striking. You would think it would want to strut its stuff everywhere it went and refuse to be controlled in any way. But the spirit meaning of a tarantula can signify patience and careful planning when it comes to weaving our own path. So this inspired me to create 3 cards to gently encourage you to step fully into your bold vision. Transformation can be such a powerful thing, but it can come with a huge dose of fear and uncertainty. It is so easy to take other people's instruction and opinions to heart, but are they really serving you? Is it time to just embrace your true colours and stop making things comfortable for other people? If that is the case, then I hope this video is the encouragement you need. If you are new to pick a card readings, then you can just pick a number or see what you are naturally called to. You can pick one or all of the cards if you like. It is a timeless reading, so if you need to think about your choice, then you can pause the video or watch it another day. If you are ready for your message, then here is your card. Card number 1, this is your standout vibes message. Being a rule breaker is part of my evolution. In nature, there are many examples of animals going through a cocoon stage or shedding of their skin in order to renew. We have just stepped out of the year of the snake, so maybe this is the perfect time to break free of anything that holds you back. As humans, we are conditioned by so many rules and judgment as we grow. There has been a certain structure set by society, and I don't know about you, but I think there are massive shifts going on in the world right now where old systems are finally crumbling. In order to step up to the next level of our greatness, rules have to be broken. So this card is telling you that being a rule breaker is a vital part of becoming who you need to be. It has always been the rule breakers that paved the way for incredible change for others. I know that sounds like a big ask, but your actions don't have to be that huge. It is just a simple acknowledgement of what would make me happy. What would your true self like to feel every day? In a world that is trying to constantly tell us how we should be, take only what works for you and create your own set of rules for living. If being your true self means having a little bit of fun breaking down those walls, then that is also great too. Being a rule breaker in order to be who you want to be can be super fun and empowering. Just remember that no matter how challenging it gets, the freedom and joy you will feel when you break away from the discomfort is so rewarding. I heard a quote recently and it was, "You don't get a second chance to be you." That sentence is now my personal compass to direct me to things that make me feel truly myself. Breaking the rules is not just about pissing people off. It is showing others how valuable your time is here. And if they don't appreciate that transformation, then that is also a sign that things are shifting for the better. Card number 2, this is your standout vibes message. I create infectious energy when I feel fabulous. Have you ever felt that urge to smile and join in when you are in a room full of joyous people? This card is asking you to pay attention to your energy and how it can be a magnet for joyful connection. This card makes me think of the likes of RuPaul and anyone who is bursting with positivity. You just can't help but be happy and inspired when you witness someone loving life. Feeling good about yourself is not just an example of true confidence, but it is also a love potion for others too. When you express yourself with laughter, dancing, singing, cooking, whatever your passion may be, you are inviting others to join in on this magic. Your happy expression is fuel for your life, and it's permission for others to do the same. The world heavily relies on people being in a constant state of stress and never being good enough. Childlike joy and unapologetic love is the antidote for these times, trust me. The more radiant you become, the harder it becomes for others to ignore. It is like when a song comes on in a nightclub that everybody loves, suddenly the room explodes with song and dance, and there is no second guessing on how you look to others. Your energy is the disco, baby. How good would it feel to be so in love with you and your life that others are instantly energized by it? If you have been keeping some outfits or accessories hidden away because you worry about what people think of them, then think of these things as a starting point for cultivating that fabulosity. When you wear something that makes you feel like a superstar, notice how many people smile or go out of their way to tell you how amazing you look. It has happened to me quite a few times, and it has even sparked some really lovely conversations with total strangers. The right people will notice your light, and don't be afraid of it. Just focus on making yourself happy first, and everything else will fall into place. And finally, card number 3, this is your standout vibes message. I am so weird, it's wonderful. I love this card because this message is an affirmation in itself. This card wants you to change your perspective on weirdness when it comes to living truthfully. I spent many years trying to avoid anything that made me look weird. If someone called me weird, there would be this icky, embarrassing feeling that would stick with me. It didn't help either that I was a girl who was conditioned to make things look effortless or pretty. We have thrown around the term weird as a way to shame others or detach from things we don't have understanding or acceptance of. I have a postcard blue tacked to my wardrobe that says, "Embrace your weirdness." And that is exactly what I am doing in my late 30s. I am leaning more and more into this idea of weirdness being individuality rather than something to be shamed over. I am so weird, it's wonderful is a call for empowerment, an opportunity to be proud of what others can't get their heads around. It is an affirmation for freedom, to find humour in what makes us different. It takes time, but the more we accept our quirks, the easier it becomes to bounce back from the hurt of others. Because of social media, I have found many communities and creatives who are great examples of celebrating weirdness. I think it helps to stay connected with those people or join those communities in order to break down the stigma. If you feel like you don't belong or you are just misunderstood, then this is a gentle reminder that you're really not alone, and this channel is ran by a woman in her late 30s who claims to be a rainbow witch. A lot of people would consider that weird because it is not an everyday occurrence. When people are so stuck in the comfort of their surroundings, or if they are constantly around the behaviours of putting people down, they can't help but be afraid of anything that challenges them. Looking back on all of the times that I was called weird, I realise now that it was all rooted in insecurities, and misogyny too, may I add, that I had absolutely no control over. Just like the tarantula, a lot of people are afraid of them, but there are even more people who love them. Keep this message as your personal affirmation and see what happens when you repeat it over and over to yourself. I am so weird. It's wonderful. And that is your standout vibes message. Now go out into the world and show it just how incredible you are. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have more pick a card readings coming soon. Also, I have some other positivity and whimsy content coming to this channel in the near future. If anything from today's video resonated with you, then I would love to hear your insights in a comment below. Thanks again. Bye for now.